Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 73 of this Let's Play Crusader Kings II. This is, of course, the March of the Vikings. In the last episode, Mordred II successfully defeated the terrible Catholic crusade that was called against the mighty Svitjod. It was kind of close for a while, and then really not close, as we basically waited for the invading armies to separate out, and then we just took them down one stack at a time and were ultimately successful. So Falkir Mordred is feeling pretty good about life. Our moral authority is on the rise, although it is currently minus 20% thanks to someone's failed invasion. Norway keeps on going for Saxony and keeps on losing. I don't understand how they keep losing. Saxony is tiny in comparison. They're a 5-6 province minor. So, yeah, that's the thing. I'm still waiting for Norway to finish taking over Burgundy. I think they are doing that slowly but surely. We have some raiders and stuff up here, but that's not relevant to my interests. So we need to spend a little bit of time recovering, building up some more manpower and doing a bit of raiding. That is what we were just preparing to do. So we're sending the ships over to Lorna, and once we have those, we are going over probably to the Bank of England once again to go and raise some cash. Right, and the factions. We're trying to reduce the strength of the factions by getting these guys to stop backing these plots. Although right now the increased counter power one kind of looks like it's going to fire. End plot. Oh, you are quite close. You're only one tick away. So if I maybe bribed you a little bit, would you do it then? Haha! Marvellous. Crisis averted. Meanwhile, we're going to grab the retinue and we're just going to go raiding with those guys. Probably starting up here in York. Go for the little guys again. My dear liege, of course I will come feast with you. I will bring my best appetite for revelry. So we're bringing the kings in to do some carousing with us. Make them a bit happier. And that faction has been, I thought, stopped. No, apparently not. Couple of people after my crown. You're trying to kill me. Stop it. Oops. Stop trying to, whoops, kill me. Oh, I can't tell you to stop. Stop backing plot. That one. Stop backing plot. That one. And you, stop backing the plot. Thank you. You're trying to kill my son. And that's all of those. The other thing I want to do is make sure that my kings are all coming to the carousing. Wait. Oh, right. You're revolt leader. You must already be carousing. You, I think, are already. That just leaves you, because I don't think you are coming. Yes, there we go. Right, the King's carousing session. Marvellous. Alright, carousing is being done. My vassals, the important vassals, all freaking love me. That is good. We still have this thing up. I thought I told you to cut that out. What about you? Can I tell you to stop that. Apparently that didn't do anything. Oh, you're only carousing. What about you? No. Okay, fine. Whatever. There it is. So did that actually stop you? No. Or something else. So I can't tell people to leave factions, apparently. I can only tell them to stop plotting. You didn't bring the army. Oh, for Pete's sake. Ah! Too many other things going on. Let's go and grab the army so we can actually, raid with it. Shock horror, that is a thing. You get on the road. So, now, can't we have a... Is there a kingdom of Estonia? Where's the de jure kingdoms? Oh, that's all de jure part of Finland. Interesting. So I'm kind of hoping that Finland goes after Incursions. And then Lithuania, we don't have any holdings there yet. Right. So, there we go. Guests have all arrived to the private feast I've arranged. It's time to let the carousing and merriment begin. Excellent. This time you have actually got some troops. King Bjorg is not one of ours, so I don't really care. King Hrolder is clearly going overboard with the drinking. That's my opinion of him, so I don't really care. Why would you try and kill Mordred? That's not nice. Time to get back to real life. 20 prestige, I gain +1 diplomacy. And recent carousing. So that's why... Oh, it's a trait thing. I was expecting it to be literally +1. So can I just keep on inviting people? Not immediately. Despite the fact it was the carousing that was constantly going on with the previous ruler I had. But I have a feeling that was kind of a bug. You are in fact my best general. You don't have enough men to raid that. You do, however, have enough to raid York. We always have enough men to raid York. That's never in doubt. York will be raided. York must fall. Do you not have a castle town yet? I don't. Interesting. That is something we will need to try and fix. People are trying to fabricate. We're still making money. We're making a lot of money at the moment, which is nice. But we just need our manpower to recover. The vassal manpower virtually has. We're getting more and more factions forming, though none of them are very strong at all. In fact, the kings have left their faction for the increased council power, which is good. It's now just Hroldur of Finland, who's a little bit pissy. But he is the weakest of the kings, so that's fine. So, right now we're just kind of sitting back, letting money build up. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived to the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements of the night. Of course. The world is a dangerous place, and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill my son. I am paranoid. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of your court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you order your servants to bring in a second serving. Tell me more of Hindustan. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift, as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language, and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. Alright, cool. He's a pretty good fighter. He is a duelist as well. Brawny duelist. Misguided warrior, which is unfortunate. And he's Norse. For some reason, someone coming from Hindustan is Norse. Religion. Cool. We'll make you a commander. Oh, we have a couple of eligible candidates. But I think I'm going to put... No, we'll put Rolfer in command. We'll put you in command. You're actually really good with heavy infantry as well. I think that was heavy infantry. Oh no, you're a defender. Defense plus 25%. Monthly balance is going up and up and up. We are burning stuff in York, which is always a good time. Can we get any higher retinues? No. Not yet. I can't stop thinking about all those prisoners in my dungeon. No. Don't want to be cruel. Dangerous faction, increased council power again. Who's joined it this time? Oh, come on, King of Norway. Just because you suck doesn't mean that you can join fights against me. According to Chancellor Armbjorn, the peasants of Helsingland have started a delightful tradition where the peasantry from several villages meet up and have a dance, feast and pair up for future marriage. By promoting this tradition, Armbjorn believes the county will develop a strong local culture that will attract more peasants. Ooh, plus 15% tax for 2 years. Cool, I accept. So the castle of York has fallen, so everything else should fall more quickly after that. At some point I should try and build up the hospital here as well. Upgrade it to a sick house. Cost 300 though, it's so expensive. I really do think I just need to spend some time doing raiding though. I need the cash. Arrange marriage between my courtier and your guy. Fine. Siege of St. Peter's. That's the church gone. Moral authority is at 74. Mostly because of the damn failed prepared invasion. We would be at 94 if it wasn't for that. I'd really like to get those other holy sites. Birth of the Assassins. Word is spreading that a Shia missionary, Hashashin-i-Sabah, has founded a religious order known as the Hashashin, somewhere in western Persia. Using trickery and guile, this mysterious cult of trained killers has seized control of the mountain fortress of Alamut and converted it into their headquarters. Already a string of violent murders can be traced back to Hassan's devoted and fearless disciples. These hashish smokers are harmless. Why I said that in a Dutch accent, I'm not sure. Please stop backing these factions, people. I'm just seeing if there's any way of seeing how powerful or how much contribution these guys are making. I'm going to guess that it's Norway who's contributing the most. So can I buy your favour? It would cost 400. Because if I bought his favour, I could tell him not to join a faction. Successful jihad for Africa. The greatest has printed grants. I can't read today. The greatest has granted Prince Imel of Malzurzi Kingdom victory in the jihad for Africa against King Radwold III of Lombardy. Caliph Jalaladdin II has called for a month of celebration across the whole Muslim world. That was one hell of a name, Jalaladdin. Cool. So, yes, Talabids are growing. And Lombardy has lost a chunk of land in North Africa. I wish they would lose this chunk of land, though. Like Germany or France or someone. Go and take it from them, please. Meanwhile, going after the Castle of Catterick. That's not me fighting, that's someone else. Although these guys are hostile. The world is a dangerous place, and people are trying to kill me. You want an arranged marriage. My half-brother to the county of Reval. No, because I think I can do better for you. There's no one of decent rank. There's a couple of princesses. Oh no, that's... never mind. So one of ours. You are a good steward. So let's get you a good steward. Someone with poor diplomacy and poor intrigue. So either of them would do. We'll go with you. Keep you quiet. Is York actually at war with these guys? Yes. You are a tribute... Oh no. Suzerain of Queen of Northumbria. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if that means tribute or if that's something else. I have no idea. My liege, my mission in Gotland has so far been a success. Good. One other thing I do want to check is the number of prisons I have and whether I can ransom them. Yeah, I can. Some of them. I would be happy to grant you this deserved reward, but you suck. Yay! I'm a Viking. That's really helpful because everyone likes Vikings. Same faith opinion plus 15. And that is precisely what I was hoping would happen with my raiding and stuff. Wow, I'm 50 already? Blimey. You're 25, you're homosexual, great. But you do have heirs, so it's fine, whatever. Enjoy yourself. I only care because it reduces the chance of them getting an heir, and if you have heirs, whatever. My liege, my mission to Gotland. You're just chatting up the Godai. I want you to chat up the kings who are in residence over there. King of Finland wants to marry. Apparently I get a say in this. Yeah, sure. Right. How old were you? 54 and you just married a 16-year-old. You old devil, you. Oh, that's everything burned. Cool. Let's head back to the ships. And go raid something else. What's that mean? Plus 50% galleys. Merchant harbour, same as Scotland has it. Oh, hello, there's an army here. Beat them! Man, my retinue is amazing. Except we don't have enough troops to actually take the county. Are you in revolt? You are. So you won't give me any money. How many troops do you have here? You have barely any. We'll go to Essex instead. My vassal, King Hrolder of Finland, has requested that a lower rank vassal should serve him rather than me. Who? Jarl of Småland and Estonia. Well, they are de jure yours anyway, so I think that is fine. And you would owe me a favour. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm going to cash in that favour. Seems I understand how and where. How do I call in favours? So I want him to promise not to join any factions. Or is that something that you do in the faction screen? Because you already run a faction, I can use that favour, I thought, to tell you to give that faction up. Ah, you're the new king. You are a very good diplomat. Arnbjorn, what other skills do you have? Combat, intrigue. Combat, we already have someone better. I think I might make you the spy master. Arnbjorn. Change council position. Oh, you can only be marshal or steward. Ah. Wait, I can over-advise. I didn't think I could because I have no council power. mind. Learning is your other thing, but I don't think these guys can ever be learning. So it would kind of need to be... You are a very good diplomat. Unfortunately, if I give you something else, it would be removing and then granting. Can kings be spy masters? They can. No, I'd rather you were the spy master because you have higher loyalty, a higher opinion. But apparently I can't do that. And firing them as a council member does mean that they... lack opinion. Marshal or steward, advisor, change my mind. No, I want you to be the spy master. This is definitely a valid thing for you to be. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of you. So, you are going to be there. And... oh. Why can't you be the spy master? You can't be anything now. Because I just fired you. Great. How are we doing for money? We're doing good for money. So let's start building up Castle Town, where we don't have Castle Towns yet. You have. I think basically everywhere should have a Castle Town. You don't. You do. You do. You do. You do. You do. And that's everyone. Alright, so we need to make some more money, then we can get the walls and stuff. Declared Norwegian conquest of Holstein on King Holger II of Saxony. Can you fricking win it this time? Please. You do seem to have brought in a rather powerful alliance of people. It's you and Finland, I think. Daughter was born to Prince Klaus. Okay, cool. Congratulations. Should have called you Mordred. Oh well. Are we raiding this? Yes. Your Marshal King Hroldur of Finland has come to you with a suggestion. My lord, it is my opinion that Mayor Freya would make an excellent commander. Fine. Yeah, now you're pissed off because you're neither a councillor nor are you. Oh, if they're on the council they can't join factions. So how are you in a faction? You're on the council. They can't join factions. If they're already in one, I guess, then they would be. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go into here, we're going to go to vassals, we're going to go... Let's get drunk. Where's invite to carousing? Why can't I do it to you? He is not at peace. He's not at peace. He's not at peace. Well, if they're all fighting people, then that's okay. It means they're not fighting me. Have fun, guys. Enjoy your fights. Woohoo! Go expand the glory of Scandinavia and stuff like that. Good stuff. Due to the affliction spreading through Scandinavia, I've been forced... Hang on, what? Oh, it's in Denmark. Yeah, fine. Why don't you like me? Hang on a minute, Denmark. Why are you calling me despicable? We have an opinion of 100. That's a bit bizarre. How's the boats doing? 500. After a pleasant evening with a special friend of mine, I found my purse empty. Luckily, I don't carry that much gold with me. Lose 35. He's quite good. After ducking out of Reffel's sight, I realised that he must have seen me and felt ridiculous. Oddly, the man ignored me and seemed to have stopped taking notice of me. What a relief. How are we doing in Essex? We are burning the capital, we're burning the other stuff now. Okay, cool. Childhood focus. Mordred, you are my daughter. You are clearly a diplomat. And Rognhilda Akisdotter, also a Viking, who's a bit slow. I'm going to train you in diplomacy as well. Dangerous faction, reducing in power. It's my own is increasing. I hope. So a bit of a slow episode this one, but we needed the time to just sit back and recover a bit. Just make sure we are consolidated as much as we can. How are we doing compared to the other vassals? We have one who openly dislikes us. Jarl of Vestergatland. Where is he based? Usually you're at home, so I'm just going to plant you here. Still can't appoint the other king. Town castle has been built. Excellent. Town has been burnt. Now we're just waiting for the castle. Speaking of burning, can we increase our siege equipment at all? Very slightly ahead of time, but that is fine. I think we might also invest in heavy infantry. Military organisation we don't really need. Noble customs is another one I wouldn't mind having. Majesty for more monthly piety and prestige. Yeah, behind the times, so fine. Opinion penalty for different things, don't care about that. Legalism. Unlocks kingdom viceroyalty. Doesn't sound like it's going to be that important. More castle infrastructure, that one does sound good. I'll grab you. Improved keeps, I'll grab you as well. Construction, cheaper construction. Yeah, we'll grab that. Okay, a couple of upgrades there. So this should mean that we can get level 4 castle town. For even more tax income and bigger barracks as well for more heavy infantry. Oh, we never did actually build any fortifications here. Oh, that should be changed. Huh, interesting. Does everyone have castle towns now? That is the question. Castle town, town. Yes, so the next one is keep. Keeps and walls. That's rather expensive, so we'll wait. Walls is more tax income, so we'll spend on you. Walls, spend on you. And on you. That is more stuff being built. And with that, I think we will end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then please do consider subscribing as well. If you have any tips or advice for me, do let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.